bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. A step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Greetings, Glitter Gang. Happy Thursday. Happy first day of spring. And welcome to my new show, Social Distancing with Kathryn Scraps, or Kathryn Social Distances. Something. We'll figure it out. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is why we've been hoarding all these craft supplies. Everyone said that we were wasting money and wasting space in our houses, but they were wrong, because now we have something to do. So we don't have to try and figure out what to do with our afternoon. All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the last day of shows for March. Remember, next week no shows because we're in the middle of moving. And this is next Thursday is the day before the packers come to pack up whatever's left of our stuff after my brother works this week for us. He's down here. He sent us pictures from the airport. He said the airport's a ghost town. There's no one there. He got a free upgrade to first class because the plane, they were trying to space people out on the plane as much as they could, keep people from sitting too close to each other. So, so he's down here, and the restaurant where he works, they laid everyone off. They laid off 100% of the employees, every single one of them. A couple days ago, before all the resolutions were passed about whether or not you could lay people off and who had to pay health insurance or whatever. So now he has no job and no health insurance. So he's gonna he signed up for unemployment before he came down here, but it's a good thing that we decided to do this because he's at least got a place to be where he has someone to buy food for him, and he's gonna get some money. So, and they're like, yeah, when it's, you're not getting laid off because of coronavirus. It's like, oh, really? Okay. Oh, it was just, you just randomly, are you closing the restaurant permanently? Why else would you fire your entire staff in one day? Well, Costco is hiring, and we have an Amazon fulfillment center near us, like a big one, and Amazon is hiring. So he may go over to the fulfillment center and see if he can get temporary work there, and then he just won't fly back home. So he's gonna try that. So we'll see. Poor guy. So yep. So here he is. So I guess he'll live with us for who knows how long. I don't know. He may go back. He may go back and try and find work at a fulfillment center up there, so he can be in his own apartment. But we'll see. All right. So yeah. So happy Thursday. We are going to be working on page style B of the Catch-A-Tag Remastered album. And page style B is the waterfall pockets that you see here. Only I made these the wrong size last time, so this time I'm going to make them the correct size. So that'll be that. So let me say hi to everyone. So Barbara Jean was first, so congrats to Barbara Jean for being first to comment. Then Donna Jett, who it's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Donna. Beverly, hi, how are you? Sweet Drops, welcome. Kathryn, hello. Priya, good afternoon. Millie, welcome. To you, we have Not That Martha. And Anne is here. Anne is ready. She's got all her craft supplies ready to go. She said that's the method to our madness. Brenda, how are you? And Donna wants to organize her craft supplies all over again. Catherine said she's ready to tell her hubby that, she's been training for this moment all her life. So, Amazon's paying starting $17 an hour, Ellen. So he didn't bring his kitty, but a bunch of people have keys to his apartment, so that his kitty can be picked up and homed. He has people who can take his kitty in if he can't get back. He made arrangements for that in case the airport's closed while he was down here, or they suspended all air travel or something like that. So his kitty is not here, but his kitty is already got plans in place to take care of his kitty if he can't get back. So, Bubs, hello, how are you? Hi to Ellen, as well, Cindy and Pat, good, great, thank you for joining us. So, so we'll see what happens with him. Right now, he's over at our new house building the platform for the media room chairs. I don't know did we even talk about that? I don't even know. It feels like a long time since the last class. Maybe because we're all just stuck inside. So, all right. Yeah, so Kitty, his kitty will be fine. She won't be stranded if he gets stranded. All right, so we're going to make 6 pockets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So who is working from home? How many of you are working from home now? I'm gonna cut these papers 3 at a time, so hopefully go a little faster. No, obviously the restaurant's gonna open again. He just, the guy he works for just sucks, basically. Mr. Lifeguard's company has everyone working remotely and cut everyone's shifts by 20%, and then all the managers who are salaried have to take shifts that they wouldn't normally take, to make up for the 20% of shifts that they cut. So like Mr. Lifeguard today has to take one of those shifts, and he has to work for, he has to work from 2 to midnight today. Why are they cutting shifts? So the reason they're cutting shifts at his company is because the board of directors said other companies, so they're, how to describe this really briefly. Their company provides security, online security, and brand protection and IP protection and things like that on a contract basis for other companies who don't do those things in-house. So, and also for some of the government agencies as well, because they also do threat assessment. So, what is happening that's making them cut shifts is companies are not renewing their contracts because the stock market is crashing and they're all losing money. So what's happening is they're not renewing their contracts because they're losing money, and some of them are deciding they're not going to worry about security right now. And then that in turn makes his company lose money. So the board of directors decided to cut everyone's shifts by 20% to help them not have to lay anyone off, is what the story is. So, okay, so this is page style B. Like I said, you need 6 of these, and it's on page 10 of the most recent version of the manual. So all the measurements and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's bad either way, but it's better to lose 20% of your money, I guess, than to lose all of your money, for sure. For sure. And they get to keep their insurance, exactly. Unlike my brother, who's either going to have to get COBRA and pay a ton for his health insurance to maintain his health insurance, or he's going to have to buy marketplace insurance, which also costs a ton. So, or he's going to have to go without. You know, those are his choices. So, yeah, all my parents' kids are under one roof. All the kids are all in one place now. Okay. Now I have to remember which way to put this in to have them open towards the left. I just have to remember. Okay, so when I put them in, when I put this in on the 11-inch side, so the longer side, I want the score I just made at the bottom, I think. Pretty sure I want it at the bottom. I'm going to score 1 and just make sure I'm right. And of course, all the measurements for how to score this are in the guide. Okay, yes. So the only thing I want to do is for the last one, I just want to score it the opposite direction of all the other ones. So this is something you don't have to do, but it's one of those things where if you do it, it's just a little bit better, but you don't have to do it. All right. My brother has arrived, and right now he's not packing. He's over at the Um, he's over at the new house building a platform for our TV room. So, okay. So, in case I've already said this, I mean, I already said it, but I don't remember. So, our living room furniture will not fit in our new living room. Because it's too big to fit. Like, the room is really long and skinny, so it's a really awkwardly shaped room now. And so the only way our living room furniture will fit so that 4 people can watch TV at the same time is if we put, right now we have a couch and 2 armchairs, is if we put the 2 armchairs up on a platform behind the couch so that those people are watching TV over the heads of the people on the couch. Okay, so my brother is over there right now building the platform. He used to work construction, so he's just building it like you would build a floor. It's probably going to be over constructed, but I'd rather have it be over constructed than under constructed. So, so he's over there doing that right now. And also waiting for the AC repair guy, because we noticed that the wires that connect the overflow pipe that shut off the AC if the drain pipe is clogged there's no connection. Like, they're missing a cap and they've come untwisted, so it's not actually forming a connection. So we have an AC guy coming to fix that and just make sure the AC is working and all of that. And then, yeah, we're basically making stadium seating or theater seating in the living room. So that's what he's building right now. And he's also simultaneously waiting for the air conditioning guy, and he'll deal with the air conditioning guy. And then the other thing is IKEA closed before I could go get the stuff for the kitchen. Of course. So, but they started this thing called Click and Collect, I think it's called. Click and Collect. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it was. So, essentially you put everything in your cart and you check out, and they pull it all from the warehouse in the self-service area, and then they email you when it's ready and you can come collect it, and that only costs $5. They're totally closed. So, well, they're not totally closed because you can go pick up stuff. So there are people in the warehouse, I guess, picking up all the stuff. There are people there at the IKEA, but you can't go in and like look around. So we did the click and collect, and you can tell them the name of the ID of the person who's coming to pick it up. So we gave him my brother's name, and he's going to go when he's done with the AC people, and he's going to go pick that up so he can build that and install it as well. And then tomorrow he and I are breaking down the broadcast room. So super fun times for me. Okay, it's the first one that needed to be the other way. Okay, it's the first one, not the last one. So that's the only, is that the only mistake I made, hopefully? Yeah. The first one should be opposite, not the last one. Liz is not teleworking, but what they're doing is their office is closed. And what they do is every morning they come in, they Lysol down the whole office, and then people can come and pick up their tax returns, but they can't come in. So they have to like make an appointment to come pick up their tax return, and then they knock, and then my sister or someone will like hand them their tax returns through the door, and then they lock the door and Lysol everything again. So that's what they're doing at my sister's office, because what the federal government did when they extended the tax deadline is that they didn't extend the filing deadline, they extended the payment deadline. So you still have to file by April 15th, and then you have until July to pay. But since they're an accountant's office and what they do is the returns and the filing, they don't have any extension. They have to keep working. This is their busiest time of the year. You know, accountants do most of their business for the year in the first 4 months of the year. So they can't stop, because of the way they did the tax extension. So they can't stop. So that they're going to keep working until either, the crisis is resolved or they all have coronavirus. So one or the other. Yeah. And the post office too, yeah. The post office too. So, but they should be okay. I think I mentioned I don't know if I mentioned that that they thought everyone in the office had been exposed to coronavirus because of someone who works there, whose roommate had coronavirus, or they thought the roommate had coronavirus. Then that person was put into quarantine, and it turned out they did not have coronavirus. So she has not been exposed to coronavirus. So that's good. So at least we don't have that to worry about so far. Have to. So, we in our immediate area are still totally out of food. So we, meaning Mr. Lifeguard and I, for our household, we signed up for meal replacement boxes, like meal boxes, like Blue Apron, I think, and HelloFresh. Those are the most popular ones. So we signed up for that. So we will start having food on the 24th. And until then, we're just, we were able to get a loaf of bread today. So peanut butter sandwiches.